So the $150,000 would help fill that gap to help additional home buyers. We have about 6 people that we are working with right now for the home buyers and 2 rehabs also. So that $150,000 would help us assist them.
Are they all in the city? I'm sorry.
But it also helps with the application in terms of the weight of the support of the county type thing.
Yes.
In terms of their view of that. Yeah.
I don't believe they're all in the city. I believe they're county.
That's right. The county's program at the moment, the county's home program for first-time home buyer covers the entire county, including the city of Lebanon. The rehab program for owner occupants is exclusive of the city.
Well, I think it's really an important program that I have no problem with withdrawing the money you're asking for. However, what is the balance?
Right now, there is approximately $1.9 million in the affordable checking.
Okay, so we're investing in local citizens to become homeowners, and I don't think we're too low that we can't do that. I mean, that's my opinion. I'll make a motion to approve the home application first-time homebuyer program with a $150,000 match from our housing trust fund.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve this request. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, our second request is the county's Housing Accessibility and Senior Home Repair Program. In the past, the Act 137 fund had provided funding for all of that, but we have been able to get a PHARE grant to help with that. And we are again going to be applying for that PHARE grant, which is in November. But we are requesting $50,000 out of the Act 137 fund to help ensure the program remains operational until future PHARE funding arrives and to continue to serve the people in that program as well.
Motion.
Motion to approve that request.
I'll also second that motion. Is there like 25 households affected there or something?
That's right. With your existing program, we're running out of funding in the existing program, but so far you've already assisted 25 households, and that is seniors over the age of 60. And the program helps them make repairs to one of their major systems, whether it's a roof, heating, bathroom, and it also helps persons with permanent disabilities, regardless of age and regardless whether they're homeowners or not, to make accessibility improvements to their housing. Things like wheelchair ramps, handicap accessible bathrooms.
And so like if there are seniors or someone who is handicapped that needs these services listening, can you tell them the best way to contact you?
Sure. Anyone who's interested in any of our programs, whether it's for senior citizens, for persons with disabilities, people interested in becoming home buyers or getting rehab done to the property, should contact Jodi Chernich in our office, and she can be reached at 717-274-1401. Her extension is 134. That'll get you directly to Jodi. She does all the intake for our programs.
Thank you.
So did you actually second the motion?
Yeah, second if I didn't, I did.
Okay.
Thank you for keeping track on.
Any discussion regarding the motion? Not all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The last 2 items on our agenda are mostly administrative. With the county's community development block grant program, we have construction projects that are about to begin. One actually began on Tuesday in Jonestown. They are doing complete reconstruction of East Blackberry Street. That project and then a project in South Lebanon Township both need additional funding due to just the way costs have been inflated in construction since those projects were originally budgeted, which was 2 years ago. Within the community development block grant budgets, we have money left over in completed projects and in placeholder projects that we'd like to allocate to these construction projects to close the funding gap.
Motion approved.
And I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve those construction project monies. Any questions or comments?
Did you want to say the total amount of those?
Let me see if I have that here.
Was that the 500?
It's actually, I think we're moving somewhere around $30,000 for Jonestown. And then in the South Lebanon project, they're taking it from their acquisition rehab resale program and moving it to their stormwater project, and that's maybe $200,000. A lot of that $200,000 was intended for the stormwater project. It's just the way funding was shifted between activities depending on which activity needed the money at that time.
Thank you.
I'm glad it's a block grant situation. That's great.
Yes.
Jim, did you have a question?
Yes, she answered, Commissioner Litz answered the one question about the amount. The second one was, what's going on in South Lebanon Township? Please.
South Lebanon Township is doing a stormwater management project in the alley between King Street and East Old Cumberland Street. So this is an area where the homes were being flooded. They will, right now it's just a gravel alley. They're going to install stormwater management infrastructure to convey the stormwater into their system and then pave that alley so that the people who park off that alley will have improved access to their parking and their properties. At the same time, they take care of the stormwater issue. And they're moving funding from one of their other community development activities into this program.
We have a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Thank you. And then the last item is to have administrative and cooperation agreements approved for a number of grants that were recently received on behalf of the county. We have the county's annual community development block grant contracts for fiscal years 2020 and 2021, which involve an administrative agreement with the Redevelopment Authority and a cooperation agreement with South Lebanon Township. And then for the county's home program, this year we received a grant of nearly $700,000 to convert the Redevelopment Housing Authority office building in Cleona, make the first floor into 6 one-bedroom apartments for seniors, affordable housing. So that grant, the county has received that grant. We're asking approval of the administrative agreement for the Redevelopment Authority to administer the grant, and then a subrecipient agreement with the owner of that building who will be benefiting from the use of those funds.
Question, any of those handicapped?
None of them are fully handicap accessible. They
Are
are
they
all
visitable?
they are all visitable. Unfortunately, given the limited amount of space, if we were to make one entirely handicap accessible, it would be at the expense of another unit.
Okay.
There will be an elevator, an
An
elevator
elevator.
Yes.
installed in the back though, so that they can access it if they can't do steps.
That is
Correct. Yes, all apartments will be fully visitable, which means that someone with mobility handicap can get in and visit the apartments. The doors will be wide enough for a wheelchair. They'll have the elevator access, so they don't need to go on stairs. They just won't meet the more exacting standards of becoming fully ADA compliant living unit.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion.
Discussion further? Yes?
Am I correct, at one meeting, I think last year, wasn't there also going to be the caring cupboard or one of the
In
pantries?
the basement.
That is correct. This is the old Lebanon Valley Insurance Building
Right.
on 422 in Cleona. The second floor will remain office space for the Housing and Redevelopment Authority. The first floor will be the 6 one-bedroom apartments, and then the plan is to have a food pantry in the basement, and it will be, I think, the caring cupboard or the same proprietor.
Yes, that might not happen with this grant. We probably need more money for that, but yes, that is part of the plan, to make that, the basement will be part of the Karen cupboard.
Just before we vote, the 12th Street property, can you remind me what you're going to do with that?
We actually, I have an appointment with MHIDEI. We're going to be talking about if they might be able to use that for their program. I'm meeting with them next week, so
Okay.
we're hoping we can use that in partnership with them in some way.
Thank you. If nothing else, all in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved.
Thank you very much, and I'll just leave these
Thank you.
signature pages with Bob.
All right,
Thank you for being so coordinated. It looks like you're working out a team there.
Well, that's what we're striving for, right?
Yeah.
Teamwork, Dan? We
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah, great
Thank you.
job.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.